Well, guys, we never thought it would happen, but World War I, and it looks like Portugal and Spain are at war. As you can see, the Spanish army, led by Castaños, is right outside of the city of the Portuguese Republic, led by Rodolfo Caro. Let's hope he can hold on. He is the one attacking. We can't have them envelop the city, otherwise the fight is completely over. The good news here is the enemy doesn't seem to have any sort of machine gun units, but they do have some actual Arab or North African sort of support here in terms of regulars, and a rifle infantry from the 18th century. Well, that's not going to help them, but the rest might. Let's jump into combat, guys, and viva Portugal. Let's just hope our sharpshooters can make a difference here, boys. We're going to try to use the sharpshooters to kind of lure the enemy across. May or may not actually be useful. We need to find the crossing point first. And the game will usually kind of tell us. We're actually going to fast forward just a bit here. We might be able to get the enemy to start crossing. In fact, I think that's exactly what's going to happen. The Spaniards are quite strong, so we're going to push our Infanteria Ligeira to the right here. Oh man, yeah, they're definitely going for the push, that's for sure. I think we might also want to get some boys over here as well. Guys, we are going to be on the defense. This is actually a good thing, I believe. Bad news is we don't have anything in terms of artillery. This is going to be purely a manpower approach, so I want to make sure that they are running there. I don't care if they're tired by the time they get there. We need them on that position as quickly as possible. Here we go, guys. We are getting over here as quickly as we can. Man, they are making it over really, really quickly with that cavalry. We'll see what we can do. Maybe try and stop them before they become a threat. I'm not so sure, though. We'll have to wait and see. I might just let them cross and just kind of set our guys up here and begin the defense right now. So that's it. Cavalry is already crossing. Abre fogo. Just start firing, boys. Let's knock down this enemy cavalry quickly so that we can still take a position. But right now, we are going to have to make this our defensive location. Lindo. Completely crush that first group. Let's just go ahead and wait for the second. As they're doing that, we're going to extend our line out this way. I think you can see what we're doing. Kind of trying to create just basically a curve that the enemy can't get past. Over here, we are returning fire across the river, although this has become a coast-to-coast fight. Fine, let's set up for it. Come on, boys. Forza, forza. Mais rápido. Faster, boys, faster. Get into position, damn it. As they do that, I want to take a look over here. Alright, almost into position. As that's happening, I want to keep pushing these guys forward. We need to take control of this area completely. And again, another battle taking place across the Tejo River. This is the Tejo River in Portugal. Look at that pile of corpses. I love it. Abrir fogo. And we've got them, guys, here at the river. Look at this trap. Of course, we were on the attack, but they decided to push, and I am going to do everything I can to hold this advantage. Let's get our men opening fire already. Abrir fogo. Them before they cross the river. The Great Massacre at the Tejo is what we'll call this if we manage to stop them. And it looks like, yep, conscripts, but they've got plenty of additional units advancing here. It looks like the Spaniards have just thrown everything at us in an effort to defeat us early on. We're not going to let that happen, folks. Take a look at that right side. So far, we're holding them. That's all I really care about. I'm also going to take our general and get over here. Let's also make sure that they're a little spread out, a little more spread out. Here we go, boys. You know what? You guys are right. Focus over here. You're absolutely right, man. Keep firing. Love the movement of the boys, though. They are absolutely getting very, very close to the enemy. Closing that noose. That's what we're going to call it, a noose defense. short of machine guns. Well, let's face it, the Portuguese and the Spanish have not really gotten machine guns. They might have one or two, but no regiments or anything like that. Abre fogo! Absolutely beautiful, guys. That first group that they sent, cut down by our riflemen. Regimento de Infanteria. Again, we're getting a lot of accidental friendly fire there, so I want to move them back. Wait a minute, we got to be careful. Movement over here. Shoot them on the bridge. Shoot them on the bridge. We're absolutely going to have to bring one of the units over. See how quickly things can change over here. Venga, venga. Alright, at least we're taking care of business on the river. If need be, we'll fall back with these men. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my god. Unbelievable. This is exactly what would happen if Spain tried to attack Portugal. Believe it or not, Portugal is an extremely defensible country, especially against Spain. There's any number of different contingency plans, and I think this is exactly the kind of thing that could occur if they tried to attack, especially en masse like that. Wow, look at that, boys. Alright, bad news over here on the right side. Our men are absolutely getting forced back. We have hardly no men here at all. We're gonna try to bring over whoever the hell we have over here. But this could completely change the outcome of the battle. If they make it across the bridge, I'm not even sure we can win. I'm pretty sure that if they make it across that bridge, we're in serious, serious trouble. Fortunately, they've got quite a strong group here. Rifle infantry and some conscripts. And they're getting some great shots from across the river as well. Keep the general over here, although I do want that support. That might be the difference between victory and defeat. This unit right here, the 1st Regiment, is going to be completely responsible for holding the left flank, so they can accomplish those tasks. Keep it up. Wonderful. There we go. Yep, they broke through. Gotta try to get over here. And actually, in this position, if we could start shooting, we have really nice cover from anybody across the river, so this isn't such a bad place to be. But we need to get there fast, man. You can even see our guys are kicking up dust trying to make it to that position. Okay, falling back. I think they might be falling back, trying to get a more opportune position. Hey, you know what? Two can play at this game. We've got some nice cover in the woods here. So while the rest of our men are pushing forward, I think they're just trying to get their strongest units across the bridge there. But while that's happening, I'm going to push these guys forward. Go for it, boys. Especially if we can hit the general. I don't give a damn about honor in a fight like this. But they're definitely firing. We need to return fire or risk being cut down. Come on, boys. Oh, the commander. Look at the officer right there, man. He is right in the thick of things. Lindo. Look at that. I think they're trying to make it across the bridge again. I'm just going to keep these guys here. Where are the reinforcements? There they go. Man, they are so damn tired, they stopped. Keep pushing, boys, keep pushing. Forza para frente. The issue here is the Spanish still have plenty of men. It even looks like one of their infantry regiments over here is ready to return to the fight. So I think we've dealt with these regulars. Snipers on the way, too. And unfortunately, that overwhelming force that the enemy has right now, they are about to cut down the 5th Regiment of Infantry. Very strong unit, gotten us, excellent results against the enemy, but they might be forced back. I'm not sure what's going on here. This has to be, I guess, a parade-style enemy unit. I think just missed the update, probably. But you could imagine it being you know, sort of natural garb for a certain unit, even in this time period. There were units like the, I'm trying to think of the name, my goodness, the guys from, the boss guys from northeastern Spain that wore some very, like, old school uniforms. So it is believable, but I think that's clearly an update issue. Alright guys, here we go. We've got some of them trying to, I believe, cross the river or cross the bridge. Maybe not. Maybe just setting up positions. They're spreading out again. I don't like that. Spreading out in such a way that they are no longer in the vicinity of our men over here. You know what? I'm going to bring the general over. But this again puts the pressure on us to do something to the enemy. So here we go. Let's see if we can't go ahead and do some damage to this unit already. Still have so many men. Man, I'd love to get a shot on the general. That would absolutely solve our problems here. At least they're not trying to cross the river, though. Fire. No! Damn it. I just want these guys to set up here. Let's just set them up, and hopefully they will take charge themselves once they get into position here. Olá, amigos. There we go. That's what we're looking for, guys. If it comes down to a gunfight, it comes down to a gunfight, damn it. You know what? Can I get those snipers up? I wonder if we can get them, like, up here. I'm gonna try. Although, look at this. Enemy infantry is also kind of recovering a bit. Let's turn our attention here to these conscripts. An absolutely vicious fight. I know you guys love these kind of fights. The more bloody, the better, and this is definitely no exception. If I could get a victory here, I'm going to be so proud of Portugal. I really do want to win, but you know how I am, guys. I show you guys my victories, my defeats. I'm not letting you miss out on a defeat either. No! Just fire. Yeah, they've set up in such a way that they actually are taking, like, no damage, and we're taking all of it. We'll go ahead and spread our men out again, but what we might end up doing is just simply falling back completely. Let them cross the bridge. Abre fogo. Few of them are spotting the enemy, but for the most part, you know, they remain out of sight. Look, they're 99. You know what, though? We will keep the sharpshooters. They're getting great shots from up here. Let's let them do their thing. Get a kill on the general, guys. Imagine that. That might be the ticket to a victory. But I don't really want to mess with their mojo right now because they're just getting some amazing shots from up here. Doesn't look like it because of the damn stuff in the way. You know what, just to be absolutely certain, we can put them over here. Of course, they don't have that uphill advantage anymore. Fala, amigos. The guys are still alive. Good news. And the enemy conscript's still taking some hits, although the bad news is I believe now they are crossing the bridge once again. Now that we backed off, they might feel safe. Let's see if we can't get a shot on the general there from out here. Or any of their units, really. Here we go, guys. We are getting shots on the general with these sharpshooters. Oh, I thought so anyway. Maybe not. Abre fogo. There's not even that many men in this unit. See what our snipers can do here to a group of conscripts. Again, even at range, they don't necessarily want to try to cross. It's really just coming down to a gunfight. They're bringing their general over for a morale boost. I think they know that if they try to cross the bridge, we cut them down really easily, so it's almost like that's a waste. But as for outshooting us, they can still do that. Can't just sit back here, though, folks. I mean, of course I can, but I'm too stubborn to do that. Here we go. Fresh volley. Yes! Lindo! Look at that right through the flanks, man. Ceremonial or not, whatever the hell this thing is, they are being cut down. Alright, finally our general is under attack. Not a good sign. Let's just hope... Yep, it's not a direct attack. It's just, of course, fire coming from these positions. Let's take a look there on the left side. How's that going? Look at that. So we did manage to break that conscript unit. Let's try to break this regiment, this Regularis regiment. But I think it's going to come down to shooting that general. I really believe that's what it's going to come down to. Hey, look at that morale. Just got a little morale boost there from the general. I don't know if you guys saw that. Come on, guys. Just 13 enemies right there. Alright, I'm gonna get the general in the range. I know it's dangerous, but we're putting all the chips on the table here. I'm going to push up for the regulars just because the other group is almost completely destroyed. So let's put our focus on something that matters. And even this cover is pretty good. Let's just watch them for a bit. They were at 68, they're at 66 now. Just make sure that those numbers keep dropping. Unfortunately, the guys on the left, I think they're going to break. They're very close to breaking. I think it might also be this unit. Oh, they are out of ammunition, guys. Completely out of ammunition. My goodness. Yeah, I'm just going to keep them here for now. In fact, I'll have them fall back. They are useless. I can't say that with more conviction. They are completely useless now. We're going to go for that general. Look at that. Look at those numbers. Look at their general, guys. Look at their general. He's definitely taking some shots. What's that? Eparaja means it's for now. So do it now, basically. Man, the general just barely got out of our sight lines there. I think we got a much better visual here of the enemy. Give him help, boys. There we go. And again, I want to focus on that general. It looks like the guys switched their focus to this conscript regiment, which is great and all, but it's not who we need to kill. We can't win the battle against them now unless we get rid of one of these guys. Let's have a look here. Everybody, keep your fingers crossed. Oh! I think that was him. Was that him? We're about to find out. Maybe not. I think that may be him right there. So it's just a single general left, guys. That's all we're dealing with here. We get over here by this olive grove, and then when the time is right, we'll fire down on the guy. I like that enemy morale, though. It's not looking great. While the general's out of sight, out of mind, boys, push forward and fire at the unit. Get him. Oh, come on. We can't be losing guys like that. There we go. Now the general should be in sight. No, look at how smart the AI is. They are just barely out of the sight line. Unbelievable, man. They were at 16 before. They're now at 13. How's our guy on the left? We are still fighting with the enemy. And actually, I think we're going to win this fight for sure. Because they went into the river. One of the worst things you can do in this kind of battle. Unfortunately, are our guys out of ammo? Seem to be a little unresponsive. Yeah, they're out of ammo. Charge, boys. See? Other option, guys, is to get him. Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm gonna get him on the bridge. Special Forces squad. There's only 4 guys left. That's it. I'm just gonna rush up on the bridge and see if I can't get the shot. If we can just get a little bit closer, we absolutely can get a shot on the general. Without the general, I mean, they don't have anybody to rally them if they start wavering like this. Come on, come on. Here we go, guys. This truly is, like, sort of a commando mission. Come on, guys. We're gonna get him eventually. I hope so. You can actually hear the bullets whizzing by. They're still missing, and again, there's 4 of these guys. You could still see those bullets. And they are hidden, technically, guys, so we're just going to keep firing. It's that simple.
We have killed that.
We got him. We got him. Javier Castaños. And there we go, guys. The general down. Is the enemy fleeing? I think they are, guys. We did it. We did it. It came down to killing the general. Again, no machine guns, no artillery. It came down to rifles here in the battle between Portugal and Spain. A heroic victory, guys. One of my favorite victories I've ever had in any Total War game, as Portugal, 2,731 enemies killed with only 983 lost on our side. I want to apologize to my Spanish subscribers, but otherwise, I really enjoyed that one. If you guys like this sort of mod and like these, you know, sort of alternative history wars and battles, definitely let me know in the comments below, and subscribe to this channel if you are new to our channel. Thank you so much. Catch you on the next one.